Can you learn English by watching Stranger Things? What do you think, Vecna?
Yes, you will. This is how you do it.
Cool. Hi, my name's Damien Herlihy, and I'm the sledgehammer that smashes down English language barriers. And this series is all about helping you improve your English through popular TV shows. In this episode, we focus on Stranger Things Season 4. We're going to look at things like stress, intonation, vocabulary, and the jungle. Let's start watching. Welcome to the jungle. This is the speech that you hear outside of the classroom. Unruly and messy. Everything in the jungle's a little bit random. It's hard to sometimes hear where one word finishes and another word begins. But with practice, you can get better at listening in the jungle. Let's start practicing now with Stranger Things 4. This is how it's going to work. You need a pencil and paper. I'll play the clip 3 times. It'll just be a short sentence or phrase. You write down what you hear, and then I'll break down some aspects of the jungle and some vocabulary tips.
You're terribly frightened by what you've seen. You're terribly frightened by what you've seen. You're terribly frightened by what you've seen.
You're terribly frightened by what you've seen. That sounds strange, right? That's because English is a stress time language, and I wasn't using any stress or intonation. Each block represents a syllable, but there's no la-di-da-di-da or stress timing. So let's start adding it in. Terribly has 3 syllables, with the first syllable being stressed. This is what we would call the nuclear stress, as it is the longest and loudest syllable in the whole sentence. Frightened has 2 syllables, with the stress on the first syllable. The final stress syllable is seen. And then we also have some linked speech between what and you've, which is linked by the sound ch, which becomes what you've. And this is how it sounds. You're terribly frightened by what you've seen. I think if I saw Vecna's face, I'd be terribly frightened too. Terribly means very or extremely. It's a 2-star word, which means it's in the top 5,000 words of English, and it's worth spending a bit more time on. Let's look at some useful collocations or words that commonly go with terribly. This will give you a better idea of how to use it in English. Just the Word is an online tool that helps you find collocations, or what I like to call word friends, words that are found commonly together. In this example, you can see that terribly sorry, terribly difficult, and terribly important are all strong collocations. Now we can go and look even further by clicking on terribly important. Now you see lots of example sentences of how to use terribly important. This is a great tool to really improve your usage of new vocabulary.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm not gonna lie to you.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. Once again, there's no stress. So let's start adding that stress timing. So we have gonna with the first syllable being stronger, followed by lie, and this would be our nuclear stress or the strongest stress in this sentence. We then make these 2 very weak. So you have the weak form of to and you, which becomes t and y, which is, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you is a way to give direct feedback or an honest opinion which might be unpopular with the person you're speaking to. So for example, you probably wouldn't say to Vecna, I'm not going to lie to you, Vecna, but you are hot. It would be way more appropriate to use it like this. I'm not going to lie to you, Vecna, but your face looks like a pizza gone wrong.
He's not going to stop. Not until he's taken everyone. He's not going to stop. Not until he's taken everyone. He's not going to stop. Not until he's taken everyone.
He's not gonna stop, not until he's taken everyone. Okay, let's add the stress and pitch. First we have gonna, which is the spoken form of going to with the stress on the first syllable. After that we move to stop. And remember, at the end of a sentence, you also have a pitch drop. So gonna stop. Into the next part of the sentence, we have until with the stress on the second syllable, and taken with the stress on the first syllable. And finally, we have everyone, and that would be our nuclear stress. What the speaker wants to highlight the most in this utterance. He's not going to stop, not until he's taken everyone. Okay, so how do you use not until? Basically, something has to happen first before something else happens. So for example, can I go out and kill Vecna now? Not until you've done your homework.
It might not work out for us this time. It might not work out for us this time. It might not work out for us this time.
It might not work out for us this time. All right, let's add a bit of la-di-da-di-da. Let's change might to the nuclear stress. And after that, we'll put some stress onto work. And you'll notice in this one, there's also some linking. We have workout. So the K links to the ow sound in out, workout. And we also have more linking with for and us. And it's also sort of like a weaker form of us, for us. You might notice there's a pattern with linking. If the first word ends in a consonant and the second word starts in a vowel, it'll often link together. Also, this is weak, and we finish it with a stress and a pitch drop on the final word. It might not work out for us this time. Wow, this phrasal verb, work out, has 8 different meaning senses according to Longman Dictionary. In this context, it means the problem's likely not to be solved, and Vecna will end up reverse breaking their bones and popping their eyes out. Ouch. Now, what are some of those other meanings? This time I'll use my other favourite online dictionary, Longman. It breaks down the different meanings. We can see in number 1 we have plan. Meaning 2 is to calculate something. Meaning 3 is to understand something. While meaning 4 is to cost or give a price for something. And the list goes on with another 4 meanings.
Now I just want you to watch. Now I just want you to watch. Now I just want you to watch.
Now I just want you to watch. Now is stressed. And then we move to want, and we place some stress on there. You is the weak version, y. And 2 is t. And we put another stress on to watch. Also, just is a weak version with juz, and we get some linking, wanch. Now I just want you to watch. Hopefully not. But remember, English is all about practice. So why not start now and leave a comment using a new word or expression you learn from Stranger Things.
and start taking your English mask off today. See you later.